Welcome back to another episode of the Get It Off Your Chest podcast with Kyzie the Krew. I'm Kyzie. Zion is here. Javon is here for the first time. Kyle is here.
Yo.
Welcome, brother.
You know what it is.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
And I appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Glad to have you. It's been a long time, bro. You supposed to been on.
Got my shooter with me.
You supposed to been on, bro. How you living, man? You good?
Man, everything's smooth out here.
Good.
Into that pay. You know how it goes.
I already know. Zion?
Yes, sir.
You know, I'm out here
Still the sexiest person alive?
living.
Is that accurate?
You know, this isn't my best moment. I look like I've just been hit by
I think
bus.
you look like you should talk into the microphone. Thank you.
Y'all, if y'all ever wanted to know the most annoying thing about a podcast is being told to speak into the microphone
What?
over and over and over.
Zion, you need to be heard. That's the point of the podcast.
I
None
think
of
I'm
your-
going to invest in one of the microphones I can clip to myself because this
A lapel
is
mic.
very ghetto and childish.
What's the name for it? Lapel?
Come on, Lingo.
It's called a lapel mic.
Podcast members, please tell Kyzie to invest in a lapel microphone for Zion because
Donations,
I don't
man.
know. If
Donate.
Send some
Big
bread
donations.
for that type of mic.
Subscriptions. That'll help us get a lapel
I'm
mic.
gonna lean back in my seat.
Okay, but when you do, I'm going to tell you to talk into the microphone. So just be prepared.
I feel like I'm being manhandled.
Javon,
Yeah,
how's everything going, bro?
man, just living, bro.
Well, you was on the last episode, right?
It was on the last 3 or 2.
Okay, something like that. So everything
Yeah,
been
bro.
good since then?
Trying to get like
Yeah, of
him.
course.
Word.
Come on, Kyle.
We can make it happen.
Yes,
Was
sir.
the one we recorded the last
Thank
one
you.
you recorded?
Nah, we recorded one after that, didn't we? Or was the one with us, you, me, her, and Keenan?
Yes, ours was
That's the last one? Yeah, so yeah, he was on the last two.
We were both on the last one.
Yep. And Scooch is making his debut. Oh, should I not say that?
What kind of
So,
nickname is that?
Say Scooch.
You said what?
What type of nickname is that?
You asked me what it mean.
Sure.
It don't got no meaning. I was sitting in the barbershop with my brother. He was like, "You little Scooch," and I was like,
It
Say
sounds
that.
like coochie.
"It do."
How old were you? It doesn't. How old were you when this happened?
That's what
I
I'm
don't
thinking.
know. He was in.
It
I
sounds
don't know.
like
It had to be like
Scoot, like-
third grade.
Scoot.
It
Third
sounds
grade?
like Scoochie.
Your brother gave you the name or somebody in the barbershop?
Nah, my brother gave me that
Oh.
name while we was in the barbershop.
Where did he get that from?
Getting fake.
He was Scooch.
Oh.
Where did he
you
get
were
it?
little
I don't
Scooch.
know.
And he's Lil Scooch.
Nah, he changed his name to Juice.
It seems like Scooch was the loser.
Nah, I like it. Scooch
This
is
shit
hard.
stuck though. I'm
Yeah.
him.
Scooch
And
is
Stamp.
hard.
that don't sound like
So-
coochie to none of y'all.
No,
No.
I'm mature.
Scooch. Like scooch over.
No cap.
Like
Scooch.
Scoochie.
But see, you don't gotta throw the E.
Like,
It ain't no
you
need for
throwing
the
an
E.
E in for what?
It's spelled with an E,
because
but
it
the E
just
just
feels
silent, you know?
unfinished. Yeah, and it is. He just said it's an E, Scoochie.
It is, no.
The E silent.
There's E's at the end of a lot of people's names. The E is silent.
It just make it look
Do
better.
you pronounce the E at the end of
It would
tire?
look bad if it was just CH.
Yeah, that don't. That look like
dumb.
yeah. I don't like that.
That'd be so stupid.
Microphone.
Scoochie.
Do we want to talk about Kanye first, or do we want to talk about this terrible list that
I'm
Rolling Stone
not
put
even
out?
gonna hold you. I'm a little lit.
Good. So we're gonna start with Kanye. Zion has a beef with Kanye that stems back years, and Javon was trying to play Mr. Kanye Cape Man.
No cap.
No.
Captain
So
Savior?
yeah, he's trying to be. Yeah, he's trying to save him. But
Trying to say that.
I hope you guys have the same energy that you guys had before the microphone came on.
Bruh. Go
You
ahead.
gonna see.
I agree with some points that Zion is saying. And I agree with some of what you're saying, but I don't feel that I don't have as strong disdain for Kanye as Zion does.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
Like,
a
I
fact.
don't think it's like
Okay, we're not gonna make it seem like I am just number one hate Kanye,
Right.
but I mean, I think he's a pretty crappy dude these days.
But you don't think he's a crappy dude just in general? Like, just because of the point he's at right now, it just eliminates all the things like with him before type shit.
I did, but that
Ooh,
doesn't
my
mean
bad.
that I have to support who he is currently.
For
I
sure.
love old Kanye, and to me, I feel like I'm so hard on Kanye because I know he has more potential than what he's currently giving. Music wise, personality wise, action wise, Kanye can do so much better, and I feel like people have been accepting the bare minimum from Kanye and kissing his butt for the last like 3-5 years.
Musically, I agree. I believe his music has been pretty bad since Life of Pablo. What came after Life of Pablo? Yeah,
He's got Yeezus, wasn't it?
no, I thought Yeezus was before Life of Pablo.
No,
It had to be. Yeezus was like
no,
2013.
Yeezus was after,
No way.
because that's when the decline started.
Yeezus was
Yeah, that Yeezus.
But people, why do people enjoy that?
Because Yeezus was the first one. That's when I decided I was no longer streaming his music. I listened to Yeezus illegally.
Was it something that he said, or was it just so Yeezus 2013? Yeah, Yeezus was before 2013. Life Pablo 2016.
Swear.
Yeah, because
Hold
he
on,
went,
maybe
he went
I'm not
off.
thinking of. I'm thinking of Yee. I'm thinking of Yee. I don't care
I like Ghost Town.
about his name.
What is Ghost Town?
Oh,
Are you kids see ghosts?
No,
Or you talking about the
it's
song
called-
Ghost
I said-
Town?
Yes, the song. I said I like the song Ghost Town.
Oh, I didn't hear you say that.
And he trifling for that stuff he did to Kid Cudi. He's a trifling bleep. Yeah, he trifling.
Right
Will you
on.
please enlighten me and the rest of the crew what he did to Kid Cudi? Kid Cudi? Because I don't really care.
Like a
much about
month or two ago,
that. I seen it. They was beefing, but I don't know why.
what had happened specifically?
Wasn't somebody
I
off?
think
They
Kid
said
Cudi
somebody put a
did
song out.
with somebody that Kanye West didn't like.
Was it Drake? No, it wasn't Drake. Was it Drake? Because him and Drake cool though.
I can't remember the exact artist, but I feel like Drake was involved. I can't
Kid
remember
Cudi
if
don't
Drake or
bother
not.
nobody though.
But yeah, that's why it was like, so basically Kanye went on one of his rants, and we talking about this is a friend he's been friends with for over
Long
10 plus
time,
years.
yeah.
And he decides to call Cudi out, call him a whole bunch of names. It's just a whole bunch of crazy. And Kid Cudi don't even bother nobody. And that just goes to show, like, he's just a sorry excuse of a man. Because who
He's
does
just
that?
being
Because that's like you doing some mess like that to Kyle or Thomas or Bryson, somebody you been knew, and all because you a sourpuss, you gonna throw away a 10-15 year friendship?
What you said?
What do you mean?
You said
But
something while she was saying
even
something.
even a rebuttal that like
Oh, I
I'm
said
not,
he was just
I'm not
being
even trying to
cocky.
defend him. Like I don't know what happened in that situation. I don't.
He don't
you know
know
what I'm saying?
nothing.
No, because I don't know Kanye personally. You don't know him personally. You know what I'm saying? You might do. I don't know, but
She
I'm saying
doesn't.
like we
To
don't
my
know.
knowledge, do you
None
know
of us
Kanye
know
personally?
him. No, none of us know what actually happened in that situation. And
I
it's
know
just-
an idiot when I see one.
but I'm just saying, it just like I don't know. It's just like, bruh, they be folks be going so hard. I'm like, bruh, y'all don't know what folks is going through. You don't
But
know
before-
what situation made
you
him feel
said-
like that. You know what
So
I'm saying?
with that rationality, Adolf Hitler was just a troubled human being.
Bruh,
Oh, whoa, whoa,
no, time out. And no, what he
Hitler
did.
is
No, time
crazy.
out.
Wait.
But
wait,
no,
wait.
I'm gonna use that as a point though.
Wait.
Even to that though, it's like, bruh, we not.
You cannot compare Kanye with saying
No,
Hitler.
but
I'm
we
not-
finna
the
use
way
it. We
he
finna
just
use that. We
said.
finna use that though. Think about it, bro. If you hypothetically, if you was abused as a kid, if you was abused at a young age, if you constantly was going through stuff growing up, and at one point you snapped and became Hitler, like in your mind, you're justified for that.
Here we go
You get what I'm
again.
saying? Like you're technically, and I don't think that's right. I'm not
I would
saying
like
that
to
is
stop
right.
saying his name.
I'm just saying like, bruh.
The more you talk, the worse it gets.
Bro, okay,
No,
first
like,
of all,
my thing is just being open to it. Like that's how. folks-
I understand
Nah,
your
that's how
point.
folks-
Hitler is just a bad person
No,
to
but
use.
even then, like that's just the
Ooh,
common thing.
my
like,
daddy
that's,
spanked me, so I killed 2,000 Jews.
No, but your grandma abused you. Your daddy
Zion,
raped you. You get what I'm
please
saying?
stop moving the
Your
mic.
father raped you. Your father
Sit
did
back
a whole
up.
bunch of abusive
Whoa.
things. I'm just saying.
Wait,
And then-
just a second.
okay,
Time
you
out.
can't-
Wait,
you can't-
her
just
mic
say
went
it.
out. I would like to fix it. Jeez, just give me a second.
Welcome to the podcast.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, we're back. Had a little technical difficulty. Zion, you said that Hitler's father spanked him, so he killed 2,000 Jews.
I'm saying with the rationale he just gave.
Bruh, it's
I
not even
understand.
a
No, wait,
My-
you're taking it. I understand what he's
Like,
saying, but
you're-
you're taking it a little bit. You're taking it like way extreme.
Like
I'm not taking it way extreme, but okay.
like
But-
villains' origin stories. I'm sorry to cut you off, but like villains' origin stories, like they make you feel like why they became what they became. And I'm not saying what they became is right, but it's like what you did to start that was the cause of it. You know what I'm saying? You criticizing folks, you bashing them, abusing folks, be the cause for people to snap. And yes, when they snap, we look like, dang, he's the crazy person. He this, but in reality, a lot of things that happened beforehand. And I'm not defending the snapping part, but it's like, bro, we prevent the snapping. You know what I'm saying? Preventing the folk. You know what I'm saying? It's just a whole little thing about it.
You're making sense. I would like for you talking to the mic the whole time. You're
Gotcha.
making sense. I get what you're saying. Zion, I guess you just
No,
that's not
no.
a valid excuse.
No, I do get what he's saying because trauma is definitely a valid thing. However, my thing is almost everybody has trauma. No matter what kind of trauma it is, we've all been through something, but you have to make a conscious decision and or effort to either push past it or use your trauma as an excuse for crappy behavior.
But why don't we stop the trauma? Like, why don't we try to prevent it?
That's
like,
exactly what I'm saying. But however,
she's saying since
we both agreeing on the point.
So since Kanye was whatever happened to Kanye, she's saying that Kanye should end that cycle with him. Like it shouldn't come from him no more.
Because what she's saying is she don't like the Kanye now, which is cool, but you like the old Kanye. You get what I'm saying? So something happened to where he changed. You get what I'm saying? Instead of just the bash.
I blame it on the passing of his mother.
Yeah.
Then Kim Kardashian following was not a good thing.
So it's just like criticizing him and bashing him for that. It's like we really don't know what's going on. That's why I say I don't care. Like I don't know what's going on.
You said Kim Kardashian doing what?
Being her.
Like their relationship as a whole. Like that's a mental thing. Being the person that he was, that was not a relationship he should have entered. Like that wasn't healthy for him.
Dude, so Javon said that. What did you say about liking some of the stuff Kanye has done for the community?
But I don't know.
Please tell me the stuff he's done.
Like I said, bro, I'm not just straight diehard.
He could have done things.
But that's what I'm saying. Like I'm pretty sure. I don't know. Don't quote me on this. But I'm pretty sure Kanye has done some good things for the community. But it just sounds like he's a horrible person to you.
Your point went from that to like what he's done is like as far as culturally. That was like what you because remember like his story. His documentary,
even with the bad thing, like he kind of like even watching that documentary, like that kind of inspired me in different ways. Like I like the way he put his vision, the way he, you know what I'm saying, manifested everything and like manipulated his situation around him. Like that was an inspiring thing. Like damn, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't think he's a bad, like you know what I'm saying. I don't know him personally, so like what I seen the good, I'm not looking at the bad.
Zion followed that by saying she doesn't care because he has continuously bashed and talked bad about the black women and the black community
and that's wrong. I agree with you.
Yeah. Now the funny thing about it is, even though he doesn't know what Kanye did that he agrees with for his community, I do. Kanye West, I don't know if it's open yet, but he recently said he was building a project in one of his like native suburbs of Chicago. That was a good initiative, and that was supposed to be a low.
I haven't heard nothing about that.
I don't know if it's open yet. He was building it started like 2 years ago, but it was supposed to be like low income housing, but it was going to be designed by Kanye, so it's modern and all that hoopla.
Can you help me? Can I piggyback? One thing I do remember, he even said something about building a little area, kind of sort of what you talking about, but it's something else.
I can only assume that it's the same thing I'm talking about. And he
it's something else though. It's something else.
What is it?
Oh, he created a center for he wants to create like a place for like those who, you know what I'm saying, have to have with babies and stuff and can't take care of themselves. You know what I'm saying? He wants to build a shelter for where they're able to.
But my thing is, he says tons of this stuff, but where is it?
What you mean? They can't be put into action? Like we don't know what he's doing. We don't know what he's doing. Like that's what I'm saying. Like
if it's not done yet,
like but those type of things is stuff that I can see. Like he's a good person. If he's trying to build a place for where women can go have a
good person.
No, but I'm saying that's a good thing.
That could be a pity shelter for all we know.
But that's a good deed.
It's giving snowfall.
So you ain't never did nothing bad in your life to where you feel like you was a bad person, like you regret doing some of that stuff that somebody else might look at you like I don't mess with her. She's a bad person.
Oh, absolutely.
So are you a bad person though? Would you want them to look like a bad person?
I acknowledge my wrongs and I move forward. Like I said, my main thing is everybody has trauma.
Okay.
Try to lift that. Yeah. Wonderful.
Everybody has trauma. And either, like you said, like villain origin stories. Villains are people who decided they were going to let their trauma dictate who they became. They would never evolve past it. You can live in your trauma or you can grow from your trauma. I'm not finna sit here and boo-boo and coddle somebody who decided I'm going to be stuck in the same traumatized state I was 10 years ago. You a grown bleep man.
But
Stop babying people.
But all I'm saying is we got to acknowledge the trauma that we creating. Like, why not? We could create a safer space. Like, not even saying that, but like, criticizing somebody we don't know, like that's not helping them. Like why? Like I don't know Kanye personally. I don't know none of
you just made
people.
A great point.
You know what I'm saying? Like there's no point. What is the point? What is the point of us criticizing folks we don't know? What is the point of bringing negativity to stuff like we don't know? Like we don't like it's just pointless. That's why
because of who he is.
But why?
Because he's a public figure.
He's a human at the end of the day. Like that's what I'm saying.
Javon, once you not that I do not condone it, nor do I agree with it. Once you reach a certain level of celebrity and fame, that's what comes with it. And he's like we were talking about earlier, bro. It's just like everybody makes mistakes and everybody does stuff. the things that I can understand turn Zion off from him. He does like it's kind of wild and outlandish.
That's it's things that
it's like we
he
get it, but
wants
whoa,
you to respond.
You get what I'm saying?
Kanye isn't somebody who does things. Some people say
It's like
things
a teacher
unintentionally.
seeker.
Yes,
it's plotted.
So I'm
it's
gonna
metallic.
Respond but one thing I will say I follow myself for. I probably give Kanye West way too much attention that he doesn't deserve because he's silly and he says silly
and
things
that's what I'm saying,
and he makes silly points. However, I'm just gonna stand strong in the fact because, like I said, my main thing with Kanye also is he has an extreme fan base. White people, black people, young people, old people. So also, regardless of his intentions and his trauma, he has a large fan base who he feeds a lot of his foolishness. It'd be one thing if Kanye West was just anybody saying anything and it didn't matter. But, that's another dilemma of being a celebrity that, we can't blame them for people listening to them and, following along with them in their pursuits. But it is also something that has to be acknowledged. He does a lot of silly things that gives him this large fan base, and it's ridiculous.
But that's what our culture is, bro. And that's my thing. It's like supposed to be bashing Kanye, but everybody else is doing the same thing. Like everybody else is.
Oh,
doing
trust me, I bash tons of others.
I
too.
believe you too. I believe you probably bash the whole community, but which is needed. Like folks need to be held accountable. I just think, bro, it does. Like we shouldn't criticize folks. Like I'm at a point where I'm not trying to. You can definitely hold folks accountable.
Children, I hold everybody accountable.
It would be different if you was like. Kanye is doing some outrageous junk right now, and I don't agree with the stuff he's doing right now. He's lost his mind. I think he needs to do it. Instead of saying he's a terrible person, he's a bad person.
Kim Kardashian, I don't even like Kim Kardashian. Kyzie know more than anybody.
She is not a Kim Kardashian.
Roll her down a hill for all I care.
That's crazy.
But
Jesus,
what he did, this mic is ridiculous.
I know.
I'm not even doing anything at this point.
I know, but I think you're good now. As long as you don't touch it, you don't have to.
Falling.
I know the stand is a little bit unhealthy.
Why you always give me the loose coochie stand?
That's
Believe.
W wordplay.
Bruh, I don't know. It just happened. I don't know. It's not intentional.
Because you gave me the same one last time, and it kept.
Hold on.
Let's hope it stays this
It
time.
will that time. It will not. You said something about Kim Kardashian getting rolled down the hill.
Okay, please. That was just
Very
silly.
aggressive.
Okay, and first of all, I just speak figuratively. I'm not like some evil person who's like plotting against Kim and Kanye. So if anything was to ever happen to them, I didn't do it. Just for the record.
What Dirk say on his album? This is all promotional. It's all a joke.
This is not
all a
real.
joke.
This is not real. This is all just trying to sell music.
But I was gonna say, as much as I don't like Kim Kardashian, something else I feel about Kanye, I feel like my main thing with Kanye, I feel like he's an extremely dangerous person in the way he takes his actions out. What he did to Kim Kardashian through their divorce was ridiculous. When he was posting their conversations, when he was bringing everything they were going through to public attention, talking about he was downright harassing that woman. Had that been a regular man, and she really handled it well, because I would have put his black ass in jail. You're going to stop posting about me. You're going to stop posting about my kids. You're going to stop posting about me and my relationship, especially after you treated me and my family how you did all those years when we were together. Like, what he did to her, that was nasty for a man to do that.
Nah, I don't agree with everything he did, but you'll react a certain way when your wife, the mother of your, how many kids I got, 3 or 4?
Like 4.
And then Pete Davis, like, I ain't gonna lie to you, what Pete Davidson came in there doing and what Kim Kardashian was like allowing.
That
was wild. I would have been blown too.
It's on both sides. It's like a perspective.
I can understand. No, I don't agree with what he did. I understand why.
But you got to see why he did it. You know what I'm saying?
But at the same time, what was he doing with that white woman and Channing Jones?
But what are they both doing? So that's what I'm saying. It's no blame. There's no blame. It shouldn't be no blame game. But that's her. But that's how she reacted to it. That's what I'm saying. That's how she reacted to it.
With his kids after he said,
but that is a wild jump.
Like
that is a wild thing to have your kids around somebody like that.
That their father told that he don't want that.
It seems like them people been broke up for a minute.
That's cool. I still don't want that dude around my children. Like what?
But that's something that when you have families, but also my other thing with him through that whole divorce, Kanye spent a lot of his career bashing black women, saying questionable things about our community, upholding women like Kim Kardashian. But then as soon as things with Kim Kardashian went bad, now he's on Beyonce's internet complaining, talking about the Kar-Jenners. Oh, you can go suck my butt for all I care. We told you this, Kanye, and now you want the internet to console you and condemn the Kar-Jenners. Them was the same women you was putting up against us. But now that they did exactly what you said.
I've never seen that. I'm not saying it hasn't happened. I've never seen him like put the Kardashians up against black. I've never seen that before. Like, I'm not doubting that doesn't happen.
I just standard. But back in the day, he said, "I'll send you the thread, child."
Yeah, do that, because I would like to see that.
Yeah.
Now, when we started talking about his artistry, that took a totally different spin, because we agreed there that I think that his last couple projects have been extremely below average, especially for himself. But even just in the category of music, I don't think that they've been good. I think that because he has such amazing work, people kind of just let him get away with stuff and go, "Oh, it's different. It's
That's
Kanye."
what I'm saying. I feel like people just love the fact that Kanye is like a rebel.
Different.
Like he does what he wants to and he says what's on his mind. So people mess with Kanye just for the simple fact of him being himself. But is his music actually good anymore?
I'm not a fan of anything after Life of Pablo. I'm not a fan of Yeezus.
I ain't listening to Kanye.
But that's what I'm saying. Y'all making it seem like y'all just negated
like
his
his
whole
old
music
stuff?
thing now.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
I'm not negating
I
his
know
whole
y'all
music
don't,
thing
but
at
it's just
all.
like, yes, the shit he's
But you
the
got-
stuff he's producing right now is bad. Bro, you're
That's
good,
fine.
bro.
I'm not even gonna. Bruh. But nah, he's been bad for a while.
Nah,
though.
for sure. Like the
been a
music is
minute.
like, but
Did
it's
you
like,
hear-
And y'all,
did you hear his verse on Cardi
are
B new
letting
album,
him
though?
get away with it.
Did you
who
hear
is
his verse
y'all?
on Cardi
That's
B
what
new
I'm saying.
album?
I don't even. I listen to Kanye
how
songs.
you
I'm
let
not
Cardi
a
B
diehard
and Dirk
Kanye
outdo
fan.
you.
Nah, it was wild. That's a wild way to go out, cuz. It
was bad. I ain't
Nah, it
even-
wasn't bad.
Like, I didn't hear it.
I did like the song.
He wasn't
put
even
out
rapping.
with
He was
X.
just like,
he was just chatting.
it was just, he was just talking
chatting.
off beat, just saying whatever came up. It didn't rhyme and stuff. Not that it has to rhyme,
But
but it just didn't
also-
sound like a rap
I got a
song.
question. How was the Kendrick album to you? This last one.
I loved it.
Okay.
I loved it more. I loved it. On first listen, I liked it. The more I listened to it, the more I understood what was going on. I loved it. Still kind of on the fence about Kodak being on there. Still kind of confused about what his role was. But the music itself, the music itself was really good. Production was good. Kendrick rapping was good. Subject. It's Kendrick album. Kendrick don't miss. I'm a Kendrick fan, Stan, whatever you want to call me. But I know how to be objective. Kendrick's done things that I don't like as far as musically. I didn't really have an issue with this album. I was just confused about Kodak's role and purpose. But the album is great. I don't know. That's what I'm trying. I mean, he rapped. He did an interlude. He did an interlude on there. And then he had a verse on, I want to say, Silent Hill.
I don't know. It
was
seems like a lot of the popular conscious rappers are pretty impressed with Kodak. I don't
Bruh,
understand.
a lot
Even
of
J.
them-
Cole is.
A lot of
So
them
he must have
gravitate toward
something
Kodak.
to say that we don't know. Maybe behind the scenes he can rub 2 cents together.
I don't know.
He just hard.
So you a Kodak fan?
No, but
Oh.
when he slide, he slide.
It's
I'm
a
not a
song
big
or two
fan.
that I enjoy, but I don't listen to Kodak.
Yeah, I don't listen to
But like,
Kodak
I like
either.
the song that was on Future's album that had Kodak on it, and
I
then I
didn't
like
even-
one
I
or
don't
two
even
songs
think
from
I
his
got to
current
it.
album.
I don't know. I'm not the biggest Kodak fan. I just know it was like people were taking Kendrick. They were pretty harsh on Kendrick for having Kodak on the album and then trying to advocate for his rights because
Facts.
Kodak having the sexual assault rape charge. So, and I don't know the specifics of that case.
He done said some
I just
other
like,
questionable
did he
things about
plead
black
guilty?
women.
Yeah, black women or just women in general.
No, this was like
Wait, are you talking about Kodak or Kendrick?
I'm talking about Kodak, not Kendrick.
No, I don't know what he said. I just know he's done some things that I've seen that's kind of make me.
He
like,
was talking
what?
about dark skinned women. Like he said he wouldn't date a
remember
woman
that.
of his complexion.
I remember that, which is like, insane to me, but okay. But yeah, it's just I don't know, bro. I don't have a problem with Kodak. I'm just not too. I'm not too familiar, and I'm not really high on him and his music and just him. He does a lot of things to me that kind of make me like, he's young, he's gonna do stupid stuff, he's gonna make mistakes. It's just certain stuff I'm just like, all right, but come on, you get what I'm saying? So you didn't listen to that one. The
Do
Kendrick
any
album?
of y'all listen to Kevin Gates?
No, Kevin Gates.
You're the
Kevin
only
Gates
person
is
who listens to
crazy.
Kevin Gates.
I
What's
stopped
wrong
listening
with
to
you
Kevin Gates.
people?
I'm good. I've never been
cool,
a fan
but I-
for-
I can't listen to that. Like, I don't know. It's just something about the way he rap.
Is it because of him like outside of music or just in general?
No, it's just the way he makes his music.
His music it's real rapping. And a lot of people from our generation don't like that.
I'm cool. I'm good. I'm not a big fan of Hype. I'll say this: he's skilled. He can rap. He raps well. I'm just not a big fan of him as a
I
rapper.
hate this for y'all.
Yeah,
I'm good.
Maybe
He raps
He's
well.
not Dookie
though.
Water.
He raps well. His
He's not
music is
Dookie
just
Water.
not good to me. I feel the same way about well, no, I don't say that because I do kind of like his music.
Ooh,
The Game.
The Game.
Yeah, I think The Game is a really good rapper, and I think he makes
No,
good music.
for
I
sure.
just don't listen to him often. I think he's hilarious outside of rap, though. He is.
I think his songs
He's
that are
so
good are
funny.
really
He's
good, and then
stupid.
some of his other songs are just like.
Did you see the video where he was? They was asking him the first time you see the
You
dead
see
body,
the dead body,
and it
bro?
was the same as when in Boys in the Hood.
Something's wrong with him. Bro. Something wrong with him for sure.
But somebody did say like, bro, he's from Compton, so there's no doubt in my mind that actually could have happened. It's just
Okay.
funny that he knew what he was doing.
For sure.
He
A
said-
lot of these folks
He was like,
know
we was
what they
outside throwing
doing.
the football in the Duke game.
Come on, man.
Nah, he's funny. Who's a better rapper between The Game and Rick Ross? I seen that they asked that on the
Game
Joe
and
Budden.
Rick Ross?
Joe Budden, they asked that on the podcast, and I was very like they had interesting takes on it. The Game and Rick Ross.
I feel like
I
you can't
said The
compare
Game
them.
is the better rapper. I think Rick Ross probably has a better discography. Maybe
I think they're too different to even say.
pick one. That's the point of arguments. It's a hypothetical. You gotta pick and like what
I'll
made me
go The
realize
Game.
like, you go Game. I think Game's
I'll
a better
go
rapper.
Game.
I
Just
think Rick
because
Ross
Rick
mastered
Ross-
one flow.
Yeah, I
and
would
he's-
think the game
Yeah.
is better lyrically when he decides to do that.
Yeah.
But Rick Ross might be better musically
Musically.
and production wise.
I think Rick
For
Ross
sure.
is one of the top 5 best beat
because like
pickers.
he makes me want to like.
Do something.
That's how I feel when I listen
Whatever
to Rick
that
Ross.
was.
But when I'm listening to the game, I'm like,
I think Rick Ross is one of
Right.
the top 5 beat pickers of all time. I think he picks incredible.
you know, I
beats to
feel like
rap over.
he musically
Okay.
he knows what he's doing. Like his whole put together of his song and his music and even his albums, like it flows.
Yeah, I think
He's good at putting it together. To me, he reminds me of Biggie almost, and not just because he's another fat black man. But
That's
like
crazy.
Biggie kind of makes you want to get up and move. Like he could rap, but it was also put together well and it had good beats.
I was listening to Radio Die the other day, and that album just gets better every time I listen to it.
Chef's Kiss. You remember when I was obsessed with that in like middle school?
Yeah, you was the first person I know that was listening to Biggie heavily.
Yeah.
He was one of them ones. Javon, do you have anything to say about anything that we've just said, or you don't really care that much?
I agree with you on the
Who
Rick
you be
Ross.
listening to, Javon?
I listen to everybody.
Wait, you agree with me on the what?
The Rick Ross thing, like the production and stuff. Like he knows how
yeah.
that works.
Oh yeah, for
together
sure.
type
West
thing.
Side Gun is dropping Friday, and I'm excited. Don't care what
What
nobody
are you
say.
talking about? Boogie album. To
Don't know
me,
who
that's
that
my
is.
album of the year.
And I didn't hear
you
it, but
talking
from
about
what I
rap album
heard,
of the
listening
year?
to what you, it was fine.
Yeah, you talking about rap album of the year or just album of the year period? Because if you go album of the year
Maybe rap
period,
album.
if you go rap album of the year period, Chris Brown has a lot to say about that. If you go rap album, I have Boogie.
I don't care about Chris Brown. He's somebody else whose outside life dictates too much for me, so I will never
Oh
listen
my
to you.
goodness.
You're weird as crap.
Such as I understand the situation with Rihanna, obviously. What else about him?
He's had multiple situations and allegations against him since then that people just ignore. But
allegations
also
of
in
like you
general,
talking about like physical abuse towards women.
physical abuse. He once kicked some girls out of a party because they weren't light enough. He's just done a lot of weird crap.
Whoa, what?
Yes, then there was another party. He made them like put their phones in a bucket. They couldn't bring their
That's not
phones
uncommon.
inside.
People do that all the time in LA.
Okay.
That's not uncommon.
It
I've
is,
heard,
but I'm
I've
just
heard
saying
wilder
it's been
stories
tons
than that though.
of just allegations of him doing weird stuff that I don't agree with.
But
Also,
if I'm letting you
his
into-
clan of Asian women.
If I'm letting you into
Not a clan,
of Asian women to do what? Like,
That sounds crazy.
All his baby mamas. They ain't nothing
oh, I don't know.
but
I don't know
Asian.
anything about his baby. I don't know
And
anything
I
about the
will
mother of
say
his
in
children, mothers
general-
of his children.
I don't know what it is. Even if
Is Karuchi Asian?
I did.
They don't have a kid, but oh, she's Asian.
Yes, he likes Asian women. That's his flavor. We don't.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
But even aside from all that, Chris Brown being the person that he is that I don't like, even then, I don't know, something about his music just isn't my flavor. I think I like a different type of R&B for men that's just not Chris Brown. Like the whole dancing Jiggy Man thing. That does,
He does
So who
that,
your R&B?
but he did
Who
on
your
this,
R&B?
on the second half of this most recent album. He did like real R&B.
I think consider him to be pop.
No, she's
Nah, I said
he's
who's
asking
your
who do
R&B?
you
You said that's not
who
your
do you
type
like
of
to listen
R&B.
to R&B wise from males?
Like who y'all?
At the moment, Brent, I ain't even gonna hold you. I like Tory Lanez. But when I say Tory Lanez, I feel like a lot of people have like a petty opinion of him. And yeah, this is to negate because, you know, I done talked a lot of crap about people and what they're doing in real time. That made the same situation. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not saying I condone his actions, but I don't know what happened with that.
No comment. I
But-
don't have enough information on that. I'm gonna just wait till.
Yeah,
the time
same.
is
Like
over.
it's too much crap.
I'm
It
too
seems like
confused.
it's fishy from both sides.
Yeah,
so
it's just
I
a
really
lot of
don't know.
weird stuff
To me,
going
I
on.
think it was just an accident that was unfortunate, and don't nobody really know what happened. They was drunk,
They was
and
drunk.
none of them know.
No,
None of
yeah,
y'all
nobody
know.
knows.
But I say
Do you-
Tory
so
Lanez.
you like Tory Lanez like singing?
Listen,
Because
that's
when
what I
you
was
listen to
just-
him sing, it's.
The
I hate that it
be
sounds like I'm
quiet.
bashing.
Let
It's a
me have
lot
my
of
moment.
auto tune.
Okay, listen.
And I.
What I was gonna say is when it comes to Tory Lanez, I don't really care for a lot of his older music. I didn't really like him. I didn't listen to Tory Lanez at all.
Stuff?
Yeah, not really. I listened to the most recent Chicks tape. I like that one, the one where Jerry Sprunger was on. Yeah, I think that was fine.
Yeah.
But his last two albums,
The
I
80s
really
what's-
like
what,
the
Alone at
80s
Prom
one, Alone
and
at Prom,
Playboy.
and Playboy.
2 for 2.
I
on God.
think those albums were so good, and I
Yeah.
mean lyrically, production wise, and he does have a fair amount of auto tune, but somewhere in there, I still think that he can sing, and I like the way he puts his music together, and
Yeah.
even he just dropped like 2 new singles. They were good too.
I didn't listen yet.
They're good.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Alone
I
at
feel
Prom.
like he's also found himself as an artist, which is something I like. Because like I said, I don't really care for too much of his older music. But this new Tory that we're getting now, I like that. I like that I can see evolution in him.
Alone at Prom. I know like The Weeknd does the whole 80s vibe thing. I think Alone at Prom is better than anything The Weeknd has tried to do 80s vibe.
Okay, I think he's just saying things now.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Nah, bro, come on, bro. Cause what's the Weeknd's 2 80s albums? Not Alone. Dawn FM and what was the one before it? Blinding Lights or
I wouldn't even know if I would consider that to be an entire 80s project. I would just say Dawn FM would be his 80s project.
which one? Which one are you talking about?
Dawn.
Do y'all listen to The Weeknd? After Hours? No, it's not really 80s project.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not
But he had the 80s kind of look though.
Well, now, if you go back into The Weeknd, it wouldn't be a specific album that has an 80s vibe.
But he has songs.
But he has songs that are 80s. Because, I mean, he's just a diverse and eclectic artist. So his songs take many different forms. And he also straddles pop, which kind of bleeds into 80s sometimes.
He definitely does pop. Like that's. I
Yeah.
feel like that's his
He's
thing,
more
shit.
pop than R&B. He is a pop artist, really.
Yeah. Bro, I like Chris Brown got busy. Chris Brown got in his R&B bag. Like
I will, and yeah, that's another thing. Like, I really feel like I can't speak on Chris Brown's music because he's just not my flavor. And that's not to say he's bad. He's just not my flavor. So I'm not in a position to say whether his new album was good or bad or his music good or bad because he's just not my taste.
y'all listen to Chris Brown?
I only listen to old Chris Brown.
What's old Chris Brown? Like Deuces?
No,
Oh,
older than
man,
that, like teenage Chris
Poppin'.
Brown, like
okay.
yeah, on and popping, like
Yeah.
that Chris
Now that I
Brown.
think about it, I don't think I listen to too many males.
Gotta keep
Period.
it
in R&B.
on. Yeah,
Vaughn, you listen to
him
Chris
and
Brown?
T-Pain.
Nah, not really.
Hey, T-Pain was
I'm
that
a
dude.
song
Come on
person,
now.
bro.
You don't listen to albums?
I mean, I do if the album good, but like I typically just like songs in here.
Kyle, you an album person or you like a
Am I an album person?
you like find songs? Or,
Definitely, I'm a find a song type of guy.
so you a playlist kind of dude?
Like I gotta hear
Yeah.
something.
If I like a song though,
Yeah.
I for sure go look at the album. But I
Try
ain't
to
gonna
get
lie.
3-4 more.
Yeah,
Just see if it's some
I
more.
ain't
in
just to
lie,
see if it's
bro.
some more heat on there.
I love
But,
it.
you know,
It normally be like 2 to 3.
It'd be like 2 to 3.
Like that's
Gotta
not-
listen to the ones with the stars by him,
Yeah.
just cause.
I download
It be
albums.
some other little hidden gems.
That's what,
No cap, no cap.
that's what messed me up, bro. I used to do that, and then I would go listen to the album. Like
And
I would go.
them be the worst songs.
Yeah, I would. Those
Those
be
are the
hits.
popular
Oh, yeah,
songs.
those are
Yeah,
hits.
Like,
them
them
undercover
not that
ones be the
artist
foul ones.
Yeah, that's
that
why
don't
I like.
have the stars.
I would get like the singles or whatever. Listen to them for like a couple of days. I'm like, I wonder what else it is. And then I listen
Like,
to the album.
even-
Like, whoa, this is way
Artists
better
like
than this.
Tory
Heat, boy.
Lanez, I didn't listen to him for the longest, or when I didn't used to like him, it was because
Yeah.
I would just hear his like singles, and I
Singles,
would be
yeah.
like, "Boo, tomato, tomato, tomato." And then one day, I think Tidal Jay-Z started putting him into my recommended, and I started hearing stuff other than his singles, and I
Yeah.
was like,
The only things that I listen to him that I
You heard
listen
of
to
LA
by him.
Confidential?
What is that?
You heard of LA Confidential? It's like by Tory Lanez.
Oh, what is that?
Yeah, that's gotta be.
I don't know, it's just one song I know, but I mess with it. It's like LA
It
Confidential.
must be old.
I don't know what it is. It's straight
I
though.
know, like, the only things I listen to by him are that '80s album. Did you recommend that, I think I got that.
You
from Joe
listen
Budden.
to the 80s,
Yeah,
and then
you
I put you
gave me
on to Playboy.
Yeah, so those are the only two.
And then you put me onto the old school one because I didn't know if I liked that. I had kind
Which
of
one?
started it, and I was like, I
Which
don't know.
one?
The 80s one.
Yeah, no, that Jones.
And
Crazy.
then I listened to it, and I was like,
And then he got one song off of one of the Chicks tapes. The Proud. He did the Proud Family remake.
I like Chicks. I like
Proud
the
Family
most
remake was
recent
crazy.
Chicks tape.
I
that's
couldn't
kinda
get
what
into it.
made
The one
me
with
kinda
Ashanti on
listen
it, on the cover.
On the cover,
Yeah.
maybe. Yeah, you
Y'all
might be
listen
right.
to a lot of music.
No, you have no idea.
Me and
bro.
Kyzie do listen to a lot of
You
music,
have no
and
idea.
it dominates a lot of our conversation.
It does. This one right here, Chicks
I just
85.
listen to Lil Baby.
It's definitely Ashanti on the cover. I love her so much.
Okay.
She's amazing. I don't know if Lil Baby's on this top 200 list that we finna talk about.
He's,
I think he should be. He's not.
oh,
Should
I
he-
was
should he
asking
be?
you.
He only,
I
he
would
only
say
got one album,
only
really.
because
My
the
son?
list of other.
Who?
If y'all put Cardi B on there,
No, they put Cardi
then
B on
Little
there.
Baby should
They got
definitely
My
be
Beautiful
on there.
Dark Twisted Fantasy is 6.
That's not too shabby.
No, that should
That's
be
a great
higher.
album.
That should be higher.
I don't know. I feel like 6 is solid.
Top 3 all time.
Okay, you're dragging.
Top 3.
All time. That's a perfect album. That is a perfect album.
Like I said, I'm not an album guy.
Perfect
Yeah, I like songs,
features.
bro.
There's nothing wrong with that album.
A very, very, very unpopular opinion. I love My Beautiful Dark Twisted
Zion don't.
Fantasy.
Wherever this is going, don't.
But I'm an 808s and heartbreaks type of bitch. Excuse my language.
Relax.
Man,
I don't care what he got
I'm not
to
gonna lie
say.
to you. I can't remember the last time I listened to that album. I've never been able to get through that album.
I love it. Maybe it's just because I'm a sad girl at heart, but it was just
Why
a
was he so
great
sad?
album. I want to say that album came around the time him and Amber Rose broke up and his mom had died.
Nah, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy was when him and Amber Rose broke up because he was talking about it. On
He
there.
was talking about it on there too.
How-
But I think
then
it was
maybe they
still
came
in
out
the
around the
divide,
same
the
time.
relationship. Yeah, no, those albums were
It was back to back.
yeah.
Bro. I'm sorry. My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. For a long time, I came on this podcast and said My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy is the greatest rap album ever.
It is, and like I said, it's
That
still,
one was
it's still one of my
2010.
tops, but also,
Nah, that was
like I
3 years
said,
apart.
It's a
That was
personal
3 years apart.
preference.
That was 3 years apart. Then you know what else made me think that though? When I went back and watched the documentary about how he made 808 My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
Slow down,
yeah,
please.
I know. When I went and watched the process, I was like, nah, this is insane.
I just feel like this is his most underrated album.
What is that?
Nobody talks about it. It's 808s and Heartbreaks. Nobody
Everybody
talks
talks about that.
No, they don't.
Yes, they
no,
do.
they don't.
Everybody-
Who talks about 808s and Heartbreaks.
everybody who's
It's
a
everybody
music
always
head-
talking about My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. Okay.
No, I'm not gonna lie. Other podcasts I listen to have 808s and Heartbreaks as the one because it changed music so much. Like,
Yeah, to me, I just think it's a really diverse album, and I feel like I could just
I
feel
think it
him
was
through
too
the album.
slow.
But like I'm saying, if I can see that for you, it was a slow album, but I
And I don't think he was doing a lot of rapping. He wasn't doing what I like. I gotta listen to it again. I haven't listened to that album since I was
He
in high
did
school.
rapping, but it also was slow. But like, bro, See You in My Nightmares with him and Lil Wayne.
I
bro,
don't know that.
Chef's
I don't know.
Kiss. Like, I don't know. And then the
Zion,
song "Say You
listen.
Will,"
Man, stop.
Welcome to Heartbreak with
Zion.
Kid Cudi.
He started the album with Dark Fantasy,
Kyle, you know
Gorgeous,
these songs,
and
bro?
Power,
Nope.
back to back to back.
You need to know. He's talking to
No,
Kyle.
sir.
Dark Fantasy with the Nicki Minaj coming in on the intro.
And see, maybe that one was just a little bit too hard.
Gorgeous and then Power back to back to back. Cause like
Yeah.
then all of the lights.
Maybe I like slow
Monster.
Monster more.
I know all of the lights.
That's a hit, ain't it?
I like all of the lights.
Monster
Don't.
with the
I don't
greatest.
care about that.
You don't care about what, bro?
Like I said, Kanye rapping and being aggressive. I think I've always liked the more soft Kanye.
I'm not even talking
I
about
like
him rapping.
Graduation.
I'm talking
I
about
like
the song.
College Dropout.
So that's
but
not the greatest Nicki. That
Christ, don't say that.
the
Nicki
greatest.
Minaj has never grinded my gears as much as she does the rest of the community.
That is the greatest Nicki Minaj verse ever, and that's a top 20 rap verse ever.
I'm not disagreeing with you. Yet
Okay.
again, it's just one of those things where it's just like not my flavor.
You're a little
Like I'm not riding around listening to Monster and Nicki Minaj. Like, wow.
She's not impressed.
You weren't impressed with that verse?
No, I'm saying no. It
Oh,
definitely
you
was a
talking
good
about just
verse.
her-
Her rapping. Nicki Minaj is an amazing rapper, but for some, I think it's like we talked about this last time. I think, or we and you had a private conversation where I said I think it might be Nicki's voice tone that doesn't do it for me.
I love it.
I tend
'Cause
to
she-
like
she-
deeper voices in my females who rap. I can't really get with it, even as hard as you're rapping. If you have like a more high pitch, or you kind of know how like which
She's
shows that
animated.
she's diverse. Yeah, like
I love that.
That animated. I
love
love that
that.
it shows she's diverse. But that's why I said, like, it's not to say that the song isn't good, because I know it's not that. That's just not my personal preference. Because that, like, you know, my kind of personality, I kind of like deeper, like, type of bitches.
I
Do
didn't
you
know
like
Missy
Megan?
Elliott had, man.
I like old Megan a lot more than I like new Megan. Because, yeah, she's kind of going into that
Poppy. She going
poppy
Poppy?
era, and it's not grinding my gears. Tina Snow, that was my president.
I've never
the
listened
current
to
Megan
I've never
that's
listened to a
happening
Megan
right
album.
now.
The
I
Miss
can't
Education
believe
Lauryn
I
Hill is
don't
10 on this list. This is Rolling
I'm not
Stone, by
mad
the
at
way.
that.
It shouldn't be higher. It's in my top 10 for sure. I just don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I don't know if it
It's-
should be 10 though. Drake Take Care is 11.
Who?
Drake.
Take Care by Drake. I think that should be higher. That's his greatest
Okay,
album.
no. I don't think it should be higher.
That's his greatest album.
Is that what the one YOLO's on?
yeah.
No. No, it's not. That's on Nothing
Oh
the
no,
Same.
that's the other one. I'm
This is the one with
I'm thinking
Marvin's
of
Room.
Hell Yeah, fucking right.
Marvin's Room.
I know Marvin's Room.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm not
This
crazy.
one right here. This
Yeah.
you not crazy about the album or you not?
Not that.
What is the last like album you listened to all the way through?
Yeah, me. What do you listen to?
Lil Baby?
Lil
My turn?
Baby.
What's he just say? L-I-L Baby.
No, look out. Lil Durk.
I mess with Lil Durk.
R&B.
I'm not
I don't know. I don't listen to new R&B.
India and Little Durk ever need a third.
Whoa,
Here from you
That
guys.
is
it's wild.
interesting.
Also, Cardi B and Offset and Drika and Kim Gates.
They're not
Thank
together no more.
They're
Saving
no
their-
They
longer-
definitely are, because I think they all fooled us. That whole breakup was a publicity stunt, because they literally all went to his album signing and was all hugged up like a family.
Clips Laura Willing is
Sure.
12. Dr. Dre 2001 is 13, and that's too high. I'm not gonna go through the whole list because 200 albums. Nicki Minaj. Cardi B's Invasion of Privacy at 16 is.
Yeah, we all thought that was ridiculous and silly.
Yeezus is 17.
Oh, they're delusional.
Whose list is
Get
this?
them some
Rolling
milk.
Stone. Matt Villain is 18. Look him. Hardcore is 19.
Okay, I mean, it could
I'm
be hard.
lying,
She really
man.
set the tone.
DS2 by Future is 20. I think that should be. I think that's about right. 20,
Yeah,
25 ish.
Maybe even they could go up, no cap. Because I feel like, not even to say, I feel like it just kind of set the standard and kind of changed the tone for rap at that time. I feel like that was one of the big albums that kind of,
Did you know that Gilly? Do you know who Gilly is?
I've heard of it.
Did you know he like used to write for Lil Wayne?
I heard that.
I didn't know that. Like when Lil Wayne was young, like little,
He
like
has
when he was
a
little
great
Wayne.
pen.
Yeah, he has a pen, and
He
then
has
there
a
was a
pen.
video of Gilly doing a.
Can we talk about Lil Wayne, his
What you
three
mean he has a
dreads
pen?
No, it's back.
or
Huh?
locks?
What you mean he has a pen?
He writes well. He writes
Who
rap
is he?
well.
Can write rap.
Gilly, you know, dude who $1 million worth of game, light skin, bro.
Who do what?
$1 million worth of game, the podcast.
Gilly the Kid.
Gilly,
Oh, yeah. I know
Right.
what you're talking about.
I
I
didn't
know.
know.
he's from Philadelphia, right? It was a video of him doing a freestyle, like I think like Rap City Basement or whatever it was, and it was literally the same flow Lil Wayne is famous for. And they was like, this is a couple years before Lil Wayne became Lil Wayne. And then they said that he was signed to Cash Money. He was writing for Wayne when he was younger, and you know they had contract disputes. Gilly wasn't getting paid, and he left. But ultimately, they was like the mixtapes that Wayne
Always
was
about
doing.
that bread.
The mixtapes Wayne was doing
Telling
was
you.
trying to perfect Gilly's flow and combine it with Jay-Z's wordplay, which is, if you listen to him, it's what he does. I just didn't know that Gilly was writing for him. I thought it was insane. I also don't think that the Blueprint should be higher than Reasonable Doubt, and I don't think It's Dark and Hell is Hot by DMX should be 22. I'm about to be done with this list because it's finna make me mad. Nas is at 24. Reasonable Doubt is 26. Yeah, I'm done. So that's insane.
That's the last straw, bro.
Lil Baby
Yeah, that
not
was
on
it.
there, so I know it's a problem.
He could be. I didn't go through all 200, but I doubt that he will
Well,
be
he
because
wasn't high
how
enough.
many-
You ain't seen him yet, so he ain't high
How
enough.
many albums does he
I'm
have?
very
2, 3?
curious to see. I think he only got
2 maybe.
one or
Was
two
Street Gossip
studio
album?
albums. Yeah, I don't know what of Little Baby's music is considered an
No
album.
cap. He got
That's the
all them
hard part
tapes.
about like street rap. A lot of
Yeah.
stuff be considered mixtapes.
Because
and
honestly,
be
I'm very
albums and then
curious
one-
to
you know
see
what I'm saying?
what Little Baby is going to do from here, like next album wise, because he had such a big debut.
But like
gonna
the thing
be-
about the albums is like an album usually comes with a rollout. There's a plan. It's marketed. If you
But
look
no,
at like
he's
Street
been
Gossip and stuff
releasing
like that, it
a
really wasn't.
lot
He just
of
put it
things.
out.
Just put
You know
it
what I'm
out.
saying?
But
He
no,
put
what I'm
stuff
saying
out.
is, looking from
No,
what
the
he's
next
been
album
doing,
is an album.
He's going, but I'm saying, I want to see how he's like. if he gonna hold up, because you know people gonna have high standards because the first one did so good.
Do you think?
And I think it's coming.
You think he finna change it up a little bit? Because he dropped. What
I
song
would
is that?
hope
That
so.
sound? Was it a song or a snippet? I heard it.
Because
Snippet.
my thing
It
with
sounded a
Little
little
Baby
different.
is
Not bad different. Just
a
him
lot of
talking
Little
about.
Baby sounds the same. I ain't gonna hold you.
That's
And
why. That's
one
why
of
it's
the
hard for me to
reasons why
listen to him
I can't really get into
consistently.
him.
Yeah.
Or like I listen to
feel
Little
you.
Baby, but like I skip a lot because he just be sounding like Little Baby.
Who is he supposed to sound like?
Little Baby in every song. Do something different.
No,
Learn a new dance.
I understand your point, but that's his role, that's his lane, that's what his fan base looks at him for. So I can't.
But I mean,
blame
that's
him
what
for
I'm,
that.
I also feel like, like he probably won't change.
He's
Because that's
not-
what people, Little Baby is the epitome of this is what the Negroes like, and I'm going to give the Negroes just that.
I don't know. What do you think? Do you think that this new album is gonna be?
Yes,
something
it's gonna
different?
be it.
I'm saying-
Is it gonna be different?
Yeah, like that. What was?
I mean, he
know.
already in his bag, and he trying to step in that different lane. He dropped in a minute. In a minute was different.
Was it?
Yes,
I did like it a lot.
In the-
The beat was different.
In a
It
minute
was,
was
it
different.
was different. I'll give him that. Cause
Was it? I gotta hear it again.
it
I
was
haven't listened to it.
different-ish. Like, for him to be so the same normally, it
Different for him.
was a little
Whatever
it
that
was
snippet
different.
was he posted, where I think he was like on a plane or something. It just sounded like he was talking about life a little bit.
That's
a little
what
bit
I want
slower.
Little Baby to
It
get
was
more
like he got a little. He
personal.
got
I
a little more
wanted to get a little bit
introspective.
slower.
He got a little more introspective.
Like,
And then I seen somebody send it. It might have been Rodney. He sent it in the chat, but I seen it and I was like, if he's gonna do this on the next album, he's gonna insert himself into a different category.
unpopular opinion or just a random opinion, I really feel like Lil Durk is more of a rock star than a rapper.
I'm not huge on Durk.
I ain't gonna count.
A
When
lot
I
of
went,
Durk
I went to
sounds
his
the same to me,
concert. He's definitely a rock star.
Little
Yeah.
like,
What
and
was the
that's why
concert
I
like?
really mess with him.
It was
I want to go to
It
his
was
concert
turned. I ain't gonna lie.
because I
was
don't
turned.
believe in going to many like male rappers concerts because male rappers are kind of just all the same. They're gonna kind of jump around and they're gonna make
Yeah.
little raps, and for the most part, they're just gonna play the music in the background. It's not really much of a concert. Like I'm way
Did you go
more
to a Travis
likely
Scott show?
to go see because I would be damned if you push me in a mosh pit because I'm gonna go to jail.
True. Oh, yeah, true.
But no, like I was listening to Lil Durk the other day, but I've really been thinking this. Durk is a rock star.
He don't
like
make that kind of music though.
What you mean?
He makes rap music. He don't make music like Uzi and Cardi that are considered rappers.
No,
that really
but
make
that's
rock
what I'm
music.
saying. I feel like because of his
About his
delivery
persona?
and the way he looks and his persona and his delivery, sometimes people just write him off as a rapper. But when you listen to Lil Durk's music, the way his beats go, the way he switches up, he even got a country song on his last album. Lil Durk is a rock star, or he's very diverse. Like Lil Durk is not Lil Baby, and even though a lot of people think of them as similar entities, they're very different in the way their
Interesting.
albums and stuff go.
Interesting point right here between Lil Durk and Lil Baby. I know people who these are not people from Atlanta, who
Of course.
like Atlanta people. Baby is no now you can't talk about nobody else with Baby, right? So listen to a podcast. They're always their comparison is always how we had Kendrick and Cole, Drake. Theirs is always Baby and Durk. Cause they came out around the same time, started blowing
And
up
I
around
feel
the
like
same
they
time.
have
made the same kind of
similar
music.
fan bases.
But you can't
that's
say
true, that's true.
Dirt.
But hold
But
on,
they're very
let me get
different.
to what they were saying though.
Okay.
They were saying that Durk's last album, like he showed up. Like he's consistent. It's great
Definitely.
music. Whoop de whoop.
And he's different.
They're saying that Baby sounds like Baby all the time, and they're trying to see if he's gonna be able to do something that can put him in that same stratosphere with Durk, or if Durk is really taking off on him. Like is Durk a better artist or a rapper?
That was what I was
Okay.
asking when I asked about what do y'all think about Lil Baby's next album. That's what I'm saying. Either Lil Baby is gonna continue to be Lil Baby and give us the same thing he's been giving us, or he can switch it up and surprise us. So that's what I'm saying. Like, is Lil Baby gonna surprise me, or is he gonna continue to be Lil Baby with no change?
Did y'all listen to their joint album?
Yes,
How did you feel about it?
I loved it, but Lil Baby still sounded.
I didn't
Lil
like
Baby.
it that much.
You crazy? That album is crazy.
They
That
was
album is
stupid.
crazy. That
They
album is
was
crazy.
To me, it was good, but it had skips. I honestly like Lil Durk's music alone better than Lil Baby just be sounding the same. When I listen to, and I'm like, and it's not, and he's
Try to move the
not a
mic
good
up a little
rapper, but Lil Baby just be sounding the same. Like I
And I do
cannot
think
sit and listen to too much Lil Baby.
I do think on top of him sounding the same, a lot of his subject matter is the exact same. Like often.
It's like Lil Baby. I've been listening to the same song for 10 songs.
Nah. I won't argue there. But like that's why like when Baby drops something, I'll listen to it for a day or two and that's it. Like I can't go
I
back
do
to
not
it.
go back and
Because
be
it sounds like I heard it already.
Yeah, that Lil Baby.
But
I don't know.
his
I
fan
just like
base
hearing
though,
that cash shit,
you know what I'm saying? Like people that's
That's
like,
all he
they like
talk.
to hear that. You know what I'm saying?
He gonna
I
let you
think
know.
he's
He gonna
good
let
for
you
what
know
you're
he got
looking
it too every
Facts.
time.
Say that again.
I say he's good for things like that. I think he does like he motivates people. He make you want to get up. He make you want to get out.
Yeah.
Things like that.
Go get that
I do
bread.
say, I
Tip
do
the
think he say a
microphone.
lot of things
Zion.
though,
Tip
like
the microphone backwards just a little bit.
hidden stuff, to where I feel like he can tap into the next level. Like he say little things in his songs that made me think he could tap into that other
but you
perspective.
know, I agree with you there. And you know what else makes me think he could do it? His skill level.
Yeah,
Aside
For
from
sure.
what he says, he raps
like he
very
what I'm
knows
well.
saying.
how to slide.
Little
Like he be
baby-
sliding.
He raps
Like
very
baby be
well.
sliding. Like
He's extremely
Okay.
capable. I just want him to do it. That's what I'm saying. Like I want little baby to take himself there because everybody knows he can do it. He's got the skill level.
raps,
He's got the momentum,
Fam.
and he got the fan base, and he's got the criteria and the
after the
motivation
bigger
to
picture,
do
I
it.
knew he had it.
Low key, if
That
he
shit was
rap,
hard.
if he could like find a way to change the subject matter a little bit, there's a lot of people who like, I don't know. I kind of do rap like in tiers. I have like the Conscious, the Kendricks, the Coles. They're here, and then you got the Babies, the Durks. It wasn't. If Baby can give me something
But
a
that's
little bit
what
more,
I'm saying. I low-key
he can
feel
elevate
like
himself into that.
Little Durk is
tier
a
with
conscious
me.
rapper,
Okay,
but
I'm
just
done. No,
behind
stop,
foolery.
stop.
No, but listen. But see, you don't be listening to him.
I
for
listen
real.
to Durk, and he says things that are
He says things that are silly, but he also has. It's more conscious than Little Baby. I can tell you that much.
debatable.
I don't know.
Not debatable.
I don't know
That's
about
what I'm saying, because
Debatable,
I get a lot of stuff
debatable.
from even like financially. Like he might throw in some financial literacy words in his
Like,
raps
bro,
and
the-
stuff. Like,
Okay.
his
The only thing, yes,
like he be thought like he just
he does.
he do like little
Like
Samantha.
Money Man.
Yeah.
I listen to Money
Oh no,
Man.
I love Money.
Money Man be
Money,
talking.
I
Money
can't.
Man.
Money
be
Man,
talking.
Money Man is so monotone, and it just sounds the
I
same.
know
to
Money
me.
Man
He
be.
killed.
I mess with
Money
the
Man
monotone
is who I
though.
listen to for motivation. I listen to Money Man.
You remember
I'll
when-
get ready to beat somebody up and go take their money.
No cap. That's what he do to you.
I don't see.
I remember
I don't see that with Dirk though.
one of our coaches was trying to put us on the Money Man, and we clowned him because we was like, "Who, Coach Bird, light skinned bro?"
That's what bro was on Money Man.
Bro, he was like, "Y'all listen to Money Man? He the hottest on the streets."
My
This was
tracking
like
ex used to listen to Money
2017.
It's crazy that Bird was in the streets though, because he was right. I never saw that coming from Coach Bird. Coach Bird be outside, cuz.
Do we?
Yeah, I follow him on Twitter.
Mm.
But it was like 2017. So who was it?
This is
16?
like 20. Yeah, so
This
this
why-
like
junior
Giles.
year?
This
Our
Giles
sophomore
senior
year.
year. Yeah,
Our
it's our
sophomore
sophomore
year.
year. No cap. No cap.
And now he really hard.
Now Money Man.
Bro,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to try him again. I heard his new album or EP, whatever, was hard. I heard a lot of good things about it.
He be talking.
My cousin
about stuff.
Dan like Money Man a lot. He like Money Man. He like that money talk too though. But like,
No cap. I be peeping. He be listening to that stuff.
You talking
For
about
sure.
Dan?
Yeah.
I don't see that with. Oh, Zion, Kyle, maybe Javon. I doubt it.
Dang.
I just don't think you listen to it. Are T.I.'s first 3 albums better than Lil Wayne's first 3 albums?
Mm. You
No
keep talking about
cap.
albums.
I think.
Ah.
That's rough. But Loki, it's rough. That's hard. To
Do I
say.
need? I'm gonna name them though,
But one thing, trap music.
because people.
Trap
I
music.
think Trap music is the most underrated. T.I. did invent trap music. I don't care what y'all say.
24s?
I'm actually gonna go with T.I. because that
24s?
album I can put on
Hold
old
on.
T.I. to this day and
He
be
got.
bumping.
He
in
got.
my car.
I'm serious.
This ain't no album. This ain't no gang nigga. This is
Oh wait,
trap,
no. They
trap
said.
music.
They said the 3 albums.
He started trap.
I think
He
I'm serious
started
was a
the
trap
mixtape.
shit,
I think
for
I'm
sure.
serious as a mixtape. So he got trap
And
music,
I also
urban
like it
legend,
because
and
it
King.
had a bump. Like you can listen to T.I. and be.
Urban Legend was crazy.
I'm gonna go with T.I.
Okay, hold on. Let me go to Lil Wayne's first though.
And see, I feel like T.I.
I
is
was
a perfect
young listening
example
to
of
T.I.
somebody who talked too much and started to ruin their legacy.
T.I.
Nah, for
His
sure.
music stood for itself, and then
For
he
sure.
just started running that gabber.
No cap. Even the new stuff he was dropping, I was
So-
listening
I
to
used
it.
to knew him too, and
So
see,
Lil
but he
Wayne-
made people lose respect for him, and people don't listen to him
He
no
do be
more.
saying
That's a
some fool
fact.
stuff. So
'Cause they
Lil
think
Wayne's
he's
was
corny.
Lil Wayne's was the Carter 2, and I think the Carter 3.
Yeah, I ain't even gonna lie to you. I don't even listen to him like that.
Lil Wayne a fool for sure.
He's fine, but I don't listen to him like that. But
But I
T.I.,
definitely
do.
throw on
I
some
listen to
T.I.
Urban
before.
Legend
Dang,
and
the
trap
Carter
music
guy go
all
DJ.
the time.
Say go D. Oh, yeah. Rubber Band Man.
And then the
Is that on one of them?
It's
Yeah,
24s for me.
24s.
And even like, oh, let's get away. Let's get away.
nah, the Carter 3 is kind of crazy too though. Hey, this is oh man, I hate that we're running out
I'm
of
gonna go
time.
play that. In the
People are gonna kill me for this. I'm gonna have to revisit
Paper
this.
Trail. Paper
That
Trail
was
by
3?
T.I.
No.
That ain't
It was Urban
That's
Legend,
old for
King,
sure.
and trap music.
Be Easy.
beat.
That's album.
Oh, nah, it's on trap music. I'm just naming songs.
Purge
now,
Music
right
is my
now.
favorite T.I. album.
Motivation. Oh, that's on Urban Legend. You don't know me ASAP?
Yeah.
Yeah. T.I. got it. For
I think
sure.
that's a cultural thing, like a regional thing too, bruh.
Nah,
before-
that's for
Yeah, I was
sure.
gonna say definitely.
Regional
Like
for
you just
sure.
asked people from the South
That's
who was
from
gonna
the
choose
South.
Lil Wayne or T.I.
Yeah.
Because I've definitely listened to more T.I. than Lil Wayne. Like I can remember riding in the car with my dad and bumping T.I. and Jeezy.
People
No
are
cap,
going.
Jeezy
People are
too.
going to kill me for this. Like I'm already knowing this coming. And when I said it in the group chat, they was already on my head, but people were busy, so we couldn't get into it. I have Lil Wayne in my top 10. I know a lot of people who have him in their top 5 to 3, or 5 to, you know what I'm saying, the top 5 and up.
Same, but like you said, I think a lot of it does have to do with culturally. I feel like he's just not somebody I listen to too
Hold on,
often.
wait.
So when I do,
I'm finna throw some in there that's gonna throw people off.
Oh, brother.
Maybe not none of y'all at the table, but people are for sure gonna. I think Lil Wayne is really gifted when it comes to the actual skill of rapping. I think Lil Wayne says a whole lot of nothing.
I feel like it depends on the
a
album.
whole lot of filler bars, and he says a whole lot of stuff that doesn't make sense, and people would just go with it. And I was listening to another dude. I don't even remember that. But he was like, Lil Wayne is one of them dudes who's like, he's so confident in himself, he makes other people believe he's that good. And he was like, bro, if you listen to some of his stuff, he's not saying anything, but it sounds great. And the way he delivers it, that's my problem with Big Sean. Big Sean says really good stuff sometimes, but it just sounds like he don't believe in himself. Lil Wayne has the utmost confidence in everything that he says, and I feel like that rubs off on his fan base. Lil Wayne was calling himself the best rapper alive at like 19. So everyone who's listening
I
to
also
Wayne,
feel like a lot of rapping has a
You get what
lot
I'm
to do
saying?
also with your PR team and the people
was that
behind you.
shit, though.
If they make the world believe you it, the world gonna believe you it. Because that's essentially what happened with Cardi B.
I'm gonna have
the
this-
universe told us
I
and
like-
the industry
I like
told
Cardi B.
us
she was the one.
she's it, and we said, you know what?
I'm gonna run this convo back probably Tay. I might bring you back if you feeling up to it. And then I'm trying to think of who else I got. But I want to run that convo back, bro, because I really like how well Wayne raps. I just feel like if you're gonna be considered the GOAT, you have to be saying something that matters, even
Like,
a little.
I feel like
Even
it
if it
also
doesn't
depends on his
matter, it
album.
just has to be good rap. Like sometimes he just be saying stuff, and I'm just like,
But it sounds good.
But it
though.
sounds
Like,
great.
it
I
sounds
also
When
good.
you
feel like
listen,
that's
it's
kind
like,
of
he
his
didn't say
persona,
nothing.
though. But I also feel like that's kind of his persona. He kind of makes like rowdy, like music sometimes. So it's not always about like a conscious vibe or like saying things vibe. It's like a get up and beat somebody.
It don't, no. That's
Go
what,
sell
no.
some crack.
It don't even. It don't even have to be
Crack is
conscious.
crazy.
I don't want him to
It
be.
just kind of don't sound like it. It's just
I don't
they
want.
don't go together.
I don't want him to be
the.
the J. Cole Kendrick because that's not his. I
But
want him to
also,
rap
maybe
really
back
well.
Then, that's what people were listening to. I don't know.
Nah, because he be slotted. He can rap.
I get it. I swear to. I got
feel
it.
We get what you
imagine,
saying,
like,
Kyzie.
I don't want him to be conscious. When I say something, I don't
Yes,
mean
like,
it has to. You
it
don't have
just
to
has
be
to go
black power.
together. It just-
I just want it to make
It just,
sense.
he'll say
I
something
want
about
it
some
to make-
cookies in the chair, talking
just
about
want
it
two
to
other-
make
Make
sense.
it
You know what
sound-
I'm saying?
yeah.
Because isn't he from Louisiana?
Yes.
They don't make sense. I feel like a Louisiana person listening to Lil Wayne said, you know what? I'm about to go get on this corner. I'm about to go sell some crack.
Lil Wayne made a
I'm
milli.
gonna go beat somebody up.
A million here.
In Louisiana, that shit went.
Nigerian.
That's
here,
all
the
he need.
criteria compared to
That's
my
all he need
career,
on his
this isn't
catalog.
fair. Nah, cause like when he like that's what when he rap when he does it, he gives you a milli. You know what I'm saying? Like
I really
when he
like-
really locked in, he do that. But then sometimes I be like, Wayne, that
What was that?
sounds
The
amazing.
Carter
You didn't say
5?
nothing.
I feel like he went crazy on the Carter 5 because he actually changed.
I gotta go back and listen. Cause that,
Maybe
I know,
don't even
I
play,
know
'cause
Mona
the
Lisa.
Carter 5
I know Mona
was
Lisa
great.
though. I know Mona Lisa.
Mona Lisa, open letter, like even like
I
the
gotta
one he
hear that
had
stuff
with
again.
X. I like dedication. No, the Carter 5.
Oh, no, that
I
album
feel
is-
like he went stupid. That's
Nah,
probably
that whole album hard, bro. Took his
I gotta listen
time,
again.
bro.
It's a lot of songs on that.
like
album,
I feel
baby.
Dark
like
Side
really.
of the Moon. That
It's a lot
album
of
got
songs
like
on that.
7,
It's a-
8. That
Chef's Kiss.
junk got like 7, 8, bro.
Chef's Kiss.
Chef's Kiss. I'm about to see how many songs is on
New
that.
gospel on that. It's still some songs on
Ooh,
there.
what is the other? Perfect Stranger.
That is the hardest
Man.
song on there. No cap. Perfect
Whoa,
Stranger.
whoa. Where's
That
the, where's the
album
Carter
went
Five?
Don't know who you
stupid.
are anymore. Talking to the man in the mirror.
Did he
But
take the
the-
Carter 5 off of? Oh, never mind. There you go. Oh, this is the
No,
deluxe.
I
at his
honestly
panic
feel like
song.
that's
100
his
songs
best
on here.
album. As unpopular as an opinion it might be.
Relax.
No.
Nah, I ain't even gonna lie. That's the album that made
He
me
got
just like.
23
That's,
songs
Lil
on
Wayne.
that's
there.
the reason why I'm only.
But
going
not
for
even
him.
that. Hold on. What's
He has 23 songs on there though.
And it went crazy.
Oh, Don't Cry
like
with
the
X is a good
whole
song. I
album
remember that song.
crazy. I'm talking about from start to finish. That album was great. Like I felt like I knew Lil Wayne after that album. Even like the inner, like I feel like that's how you talking about. He just kind of be talking about nonsense. That was like the first album where he didn't just kind of talk about nonsense. Like he raps and he gave us an album that had a purpose from start to finish.
I'm gonna go listen because I want to hold him in a high regard the way other people.
You know what I'm saying? If I hadn't listened to that, I would have minimal thoughts on him. Period. But that album is strong enough for me to vouch for him as an artist.
Nah, that album hard though. That's like what made me like Lil Wayne hard.
Same. So go listen to that
I ain't
and
gonna
we'll
lie, it's a whole
revisit
bunch
it
of songs
when we're
on that
back.
album.
It's 23 songs on that album. That's
Right,
probably
and-
why.
but
That's
it's-
probably why.
that's the-
On them long drives you be taking to whatever gym you be at, you better put it on.
I do that.
Just listen to Perfect Strangers. Took his time. Dark Side of the Moon, New Gospel. Open Letter.
Mess.
Yeah, definitely. Mess.
I'm gonna listen to the whole.
Mess.
Only
Mess.
y'all listen to albums in order, like when y'all first hear.
Yes.
I do. I feel like for
making
that album you should.
I'm saying any album in general, like at all.
Ain't no
Yeah,
shuffle.
Like I said, but I be getting songs, bro.
Sometimes I'll shuffle it. It depends on the artist.
But I really just hear a song, bro, and I listen
First
to it.
listen?
If I like that song, I go to the album and listen to it.
Because
First listen?
sometimes, like I'm saying, like if I start out and
Shuffling
it's
off the first listen is
questionable,
insane.
No cap.
I'll
Damn, a
shuffle.
good album to me too, though. Like
Ooh.
album wise, damn. Like
Impeccable album.
yeah, like,
Arguably his best. He has 3 albums that
Like
could be
that shit.
considered his best album,
yeah, like
which is insane.
I guess.
no weird junk though.
I
Ed
think I should
Sheeran
start
got a
an
hard
ASMR
album.
channel.
Stop.
Divide. That's a hard album. I know it ain't rap, but that's a hard album to listen.
Why?
Album wise.
Stop. Stop being weird.
Mute is
That was
crazy.
So satisfying. Oh my god, you muted me.
No, I hit the wrong button. Now you're muted. That's the wrong one again.
Jeez, he
What?
don't even know his only clip.
Doesn't
in.
that sound so satisfying?
There you go. Okay, cool. Oh, stop being
You
weird.
That
is
didn't
crazy.
sound satisfying to you.
No.
Not.
That wasn't satisfying to you.
No.
It
It's
did not.
weird. It's just loud and a whole bunch of
That's
extra noise for no reason. What are you doing?
I agree.
It didn't sound as bad as I thought it was gonna sound.
Oh, God.
That too.
It didn't sound satisfying.
More annoying than anything.
Man,
That is
stop
so
being weird.
satisfying.
I thought it was
It was
Man,
satisfying.
stop
He
being
knows it
weird.
was satisfying, but he's not gonna
Satisfying.
agree.
No,
It's not
that
the
is
word I
not
would use.
decent. Don't do
I'm
that
smoking
again.
loud. This that moon rock. They
That
trying to
might be
sue me because I get
the
paper.
hardest.
I dropped out of school and get no
That's the hardest
education.
song titled intro ever.
Oh, yeah.
That's his hardest.
That's the hardest intro.
It's the liquor store.
That's the song that got me onto Lil Baby.
On the camera with it.
That's the song? You was on it before that?
No, I was not. You and Giles played it
Took me out the camera.
In the car?
in the car.
I
I
remember
said,
that.
"Who is this?"
In the blank
Because I was
bag.
only hearing my dog, you know, freestyle.
Yeah. I
9
don't know
to
if I
5.
played this song already. But I kind of.
How long have we been recording?
We're right at an hour and 2 minutes. We finna get out of here. I'm trying to find a closer. I should have did this before.
Yeah, sir. Quick plug.
Lori Harvey.
If you want to put in some work, if you hoop,
Or what is it?
Skills by Kyzie.
You know me, Skills by Kyzie on Instagram.
On
We in the
it-
gym. We
on
get
IG.
into it.
get in the gym, put you some shots up. Feel me?
Get some work in.
Get some work.
Get
in.
on the gun.
Get on the gun. Get a good sweat going. You know. Skills by Kyzie.
My guy. I appreciate that, bro.
I'm gonna be training
Shameless
with him
plug.
soon too,
No cap. Get in there with me.
for sure.
It's lit.
Definitely
I'm
gonna
gonna
take
train
advantage of
too.
that free session.
Please don't. First of all, please tip my good man because he clearly doesn't know his worth and his prices should be way higher than they are. So you really should take advantage of the cheap prices while they're here because his manager, aka me, won't allow it for any longer than 4 months.
AKA me. I'm gonna be at school in August, so training's over with it then. But when I come back home, so
$60. Even that's low.
hey,
I mean, shoot.
Player of the year, you really can charge 67.
nah, no cap. Play of the year work, right?
Yeah, I'm telling you.
All good. A Collection of Thoughts is an album by my man. Went to Latonia together. He goes by the number 4 TWO8. This is the last song on the album. It's called Ignore. Am I connected? Is my Bluetooth connected? Because I remember I did this the other day and it wasn't connected. Yep, it's
Hope so.
connected. All right. This is Ignore by 428. It's loud.
I mean, I know we had our differences, you know. You said some things, I said some things. I mean, I'm trying to reconcile, just, you know, test me back. back of the phone or something. Come on, don't do me like that. Don't do me like that. Don't you ignore me. Calling from 4 to 9 and you ignore me. Don't think you slick, I know all the tricks, I'm not 14. So why you ignore me? Baby, we grown, you gotta move on. This shit is annoying. This shit is annoying. Yeah. We fuss, we fight, we speak out of spite. No tongues I bite, I leave you cry. Is that the reason why? Is that the reason why you ignore me? Don't you ignore me? Don't you ignore me? I'm hitting up your phone to apologize. You hearing a ringtone and hit decline. I know you home alone, but in my mind, you taking off your clothes for the side to side. Don't you ignore me? How many times I gotta say that I'm sorry? You said words too that hurt me. Why do you think that you deserve me? Why you think that? Why you think? Don't you ignore me? Don't ignore me. Don't ignore me. Hey, man. You ain't fucking with me. I guess I'm over it for real. Like, I mean, I can't force you. I can't force you to get over it. I guess feelings went the same. It's raps. Don't you ignore me?
All right, I don't think I messed nothing up. That's Ignore by 428, a collection of thoughts out now everywhere. This is a great episode. I appreciate y'all so much for joining me. Kyle, thank you for coming through on your first time.
Yes, sir. I think I'm gonna be Tim when I come back.
What that mean?
That's my alter ego.
Okay.
That's what I turned to when I went to Albany.
Yeah, Tim. Yeah, Tim.
Yeah. I'm gonna be lit. That's all I gotta say.
Bet. I'm excited for that one. So, do we have anything else that we need to get to?
I don't think so.
Nah, I don't think so.
You can do it, fellas.
I want to go to
All you out there, you can do it. Whatever you want to do, you can do it.
I dig that. Y'all plug your Instagrams, except Zion,
Why is she exempt?
because her Instagram is not podcast friendly.
I ain't gonna
The
plug
name.
my IG.
No?
I'm private for a reason. But y'all can follow my detail page at majestic_detailings. On
Yes,
the guide.
sir. Say that again one more time.
Majestic_detailings with an S. Come get your car clean. I know it's dirty.
Spick and span, bro.
School so bad.
What?
I wanted to meet some girl in my school so bad.
Tell her what's
There's
up.
no way you just said that.
Tell her what up.
What?
Why would you say that?
Tell her what's up.
Why not?
Go ahead, slide.
There's no one who would be upset about hearing that.
Oh yeah, cut it out. I mean, I don't think she. Let me just be. Me being she.
Y'all didn't hear that.
Plug your Instagram, bro. Plug your Instagram, bro.
At Javon Tatum.
Twitter, Move Spot.
Bruh. Oh yeah, definitely, bro. Y'all go hop on the Move Spot way. It's still
Ooh,
at Javon
Twitter.
Tatum on Move Spot.
What's your
Y'all can follow me on Twitter at Scooch5 with like 4 O's.
like 4 O's?
Like 4 O's.
You don't know
Yes.
for sure?
On the 4 tip for sure.
4 pockets full.
Shout out to my guys.
Gang.
Yes, sir.
I'm on everything personally. My personal pages are at NKYZIE, Instagram, Twitter, Move Spot. Podcast, Twitter is off your chest _ Instagram is off your chest _ pod. Move Spot is at Get It Off Your Chest Pod or podcast. Type it in,
sure?
it'll come up regardless. Nope.
Right? Are you sure?
No, I am not.
Which
but
one?
it'll be there when you type it in. Anyway, I think that's pretty much it, man. Y'all stay safe, stay aware.
Look out, stay dangerous,
Follow
stay
your-
strapped.
Follow your dreams.
These folks not playing fair.
Eat good, sleep good, drink water.
All that good stuff.
Yeah. Hey, until next time, it's love.